Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Ronacraft Season 2. This is episode 9 and I have some very big news. I have been grinding for the past few days and I have pretty much finished the island. Well, not really fully because of course we still have these sharp edges here, but it is now a full island. As you see, I've started pushing back this backside as well, and we're making great progress over here. Enough that we can start working on the mega base. I know in the last episode, I said I was going to say what the mega base is, and I was holding off on it because I thought I was going to be able to do all this in the last episode, but of course, obviously that didn't happen. Let's just go ahead and say, well, you know, what we're going to be doing here. So this season, we are going to be building a big factory that is going to be selling an item. I'm not going to reveal what the item is, but it's going to be something that's going to be pretty cool. And all I'll say is that it's a bit futuristic themed. So is going to be the factory. The factory is going to be made mostly out of like concrete and having some vibrant colors in it. It's going to be pretty cool. However, I really have like nothing designed for this right now, but using the mod Matica, I can go ahead and grab the entire island and then I can bring it over to the creative world. That way I can start doing some testing on it. And yes, I have already used some world edits just to, you know, make this more flat and just kind of not have like the big divots and, you know, just so it's easier to work with. So I'm going to be spending a little bit of time in here just designing something, and then I'll come back and we'll start the first project of the day back on the survival server. All right, I just got back from the creative. I built up a good amount of the factory, but it's 100% not complete yet. Mainly because this is going to be pretty big and it's going to have a lot of interior work that's going to be needed. So for now, we're going to go ahead and hop into the jungle because I have a new project that we are going to be starting in here, just as a little side thing to do every once in a while. I would want it to be more of a flat area, and you know what? Right here could work. We have the hill right behind it. This could work. Actually, this may work even better on this side. Ooh, and let's even have a cave right here. Only problem is I don't know if that's too close to them. Maybe we'll just do it on this side, because over here we'll have some more room. We could probably push some land back as well. Yeah, we're going to do it right here. And of course, I'm being very vague on what this is right now, because I don't really want to reveal it just yet. But for right now, let's just go ahead and let's clear this out. All right, so got this a bit cleared out. Again, we are in the jungle, so it's going to be maybe a little laggy on camera. However, now this still isn't really a lot of flat spaces. It's just kind of a hill here. So let's just go ahead, hop into a time lapse and do some terraforming for the start of the episode. All right, now before I show you what I've been doing over at the new spot in the jungle, we kind of got a little game going on here, I guess you could say. So I logged in. I haven't been on for a few days, but I logged in and it says that I've been beaned, and that is not how you spell you. And apparently we have 42 cocoa beans hidden around the base. Now I have already found 5 because I didn't really know what it was, and then I found the sign. So now we just kind of gotta search around, I guess. And here's the thing, they're all in item frames. And you can hide item frames in a ton of different places. So for all I know, they could be hidden over there. They could be up here. Here you go. Here's a good example. Here's a cocoa bean right here. So now we just gotta go through and find them all. Now, little known fact, there's actually... No, okay. There is a spot back here where you could put one, but I just realized I'm stuck now. Oh no, all these barrels have something. This one doesn't. I may be able to do this, and then there we go. All right, so I'm thinking first we should probably check like exterior spots, just meaning like around the buildings, and then we'll go inside afterwards. Oh, they could be in the trees too. And then I'm thinking the fact that we have these bushy leaves may not be helping us. So there's one right there. All right, so there's 42. We've already found 8, which is a good start. Now here's the thing, they can hide them like back here behind these chests. I don't think there's any back there. And I don't know if they can hide them inside the flowers. Let's just go ahead. Let's look through. Oh, there's one right there. I'm not seeing any on this side. All right, so what I want to do, let's try going down this beacon. Because there's a chance there could be one all the way down here. I don't think so, because you can't get down there. All right, let's check along this coastline. Actually, let's go into here. Did one of them get hidden right in here, maybe? No. Oh, no. This would be a pain if there's one of them in here. This is just behind all the terraforming. This is spawnable? Oh, it is spawnable. Oh, no. Oh, and the culprit right there just logged out. All right, I think it's safe to say that there's not one in here. So let's go ahead and break out. And now we'll look on the exterior of this. Just because they could be like behind these blocks too. So we got to go like all the way around these. I didn't see anything on the outside here. So let's go ahead and make a jump. And we will start off with, I guess, every house. So, oh, I'm stuck. Let's start off with the starter house here. And I have a feeling there's probably going to be something with the cats. Yep, right here. Okay, yeah. So you can still see it, but it's a little difficult to see it. Just got to make sure we look at every single leaf block as much as possible. Oh, right here. All right, let's go inside. And just look at, we got some right here. Now, would he have put any in here? I'm going to go slow because he could have put something on the walls. I don't think he did. Would he put any down here, though? So far we found 12. For now, I'm not going to look too much through here. I'm going to head back up. And then we'll go back down there if we, like, you know, are a little low. Now, as far as I'm aware, they could be up here too. So we might as well just take a peek in every little cubby here as well. All right, I don't think they're up here anywhere. And I don't think you can place like an item frame with a slab on top. Oh, and we got some right here. I don't think they can be inside of any containers. But we might as well look anyway. Oh, we got some right here. I think that's all here. Should probably look on the exterior here as well. All right, so let's start going into the village now. Oh, we got some right here. All right, let's check out this building. Oh, we got some hidden on top of this. I swear, if one got put back here, I mean, oh no, I forgot that this goes all the way down, like below the wool shop, and then one could go in here too. But I think it's safe to say that there isn't one here. All right, back to this building. I'm not seeing anything here. Let's go ahead and check the roof. Oh, I fell. As for the roof, I don't think you can put item frames on it. Actually, no, since we're up here, let's see if we can just look around and find one somewhere. And I really don't see any. All right, let's go in here now. I don't think there's anything on the exterior of this guy either. Let's check on the inside here. All right, we got one right there. All right, so I know you really don't want to see me looking around the whole village, so I'm going to cut that out and come back once I look through the entire thing at least once. All right, well, currently I cannot find any more, so we currently have 4 left. So I'm going to get back and just really just cut in whenever I have found one. All right, I was able to get all 42. However, I did have to disable the texture pack that makes my leaves look like this. Mainly because, for example, like I believe it was this tree right here, there was a cocoa bean sitting on the bottom and I just kept going past it. And then it also turns out that we were completely blind and there was one just sitting on coarse dirt. Not right here, but it was over on the other side, but still, there was just one sitting on coarse dirt. But yeah, now we have all 42 of them, which means, I don't really know if this means anything, but we got them all. So I guess we can just remove the sign. And I guess that means we do have free cocoa beans. However, I thought I had about 60 cocoa beans. I think those are my cocoa beans the whole time. And I had about a stack of item frames in here too. Something tells me he used my materials. But now let's go ahead and take a fly over to the new area and I can show you what I've been working on. All right, so right here, we just have a simple like flat area as well as the nice cliff here as well. And it was a little bit difficult over here because I had to like start pushing it into the cave as well. But because, you know, right now this is all kind of dark behind it, but you know, it'll be fine because we're not really going to be touching anything down there yet. But now what the main thing that we need right here is going to be a big entrance. Because right here, we're going to terraform this hill a bit to fit a big entrance. And, you know, it's going to look pretty cool. So we're going to hop into another time lapse to get this done because, you know, it's just going to look so cool in time lapse mode. And I'll even put shaders on this one for you guys. coming out of the time lapse, and this just looks so cool. And I had to throw in shaders because it just makes it look 10 times better. But of course, this will be the main entrance to our new area. However, of course, there's black concrete here right now, but we will be taking this down and then making a full-on entrance out of it. Although it does look really cool right now, so maybe we'll try to bring in more of the black concrete in to the entrance, but we'll see. As of for today, I believe this is all we're really going to be working on this. Maybe we'll come back if we have time at the end of the episode. Alright, so the old general store building has been just sitting here for a while, just kind of rotting away. We have the barricades on it, but there's really nothing in here. There's just a bare chest. It's really not doing anything. It's just kind of sitting here collecting dust. So what we could do is just rip this down and replace it with something new. So I'm just going to really quickly tear this down. Alright, the entire building has been taken down, and the only thing that I can really think of that we should be putting here is probably going to be some sort of like fountain or just an area where people in the village, or at least in this residential section, can come just to hang out, relax, enjoy the looks of the water, and, you know, just a place where everybody can kind of get together. So I'm gonna go get a box full of stuff, and we'll come back and we will start building up some sort of area for people to like sit down and relax and just, you know, just live. All right, something like this should be fine. You could put like one big azalea tree in the middle and then have some like andesite, gravel, and cobblestone for like pathways or something. And then some flowers as well. That way we can decorate it. And of course, like always, I probably have to come back here for some more stuff. But first, there is a whole bunch of coarse dirt here, but actually, let's just build up the tree first. That way we can base everything around one big tree in the center, and we may even have to take this tree out and replace it with one of the smaller trees. So now, I'm just really quick to get this big tree done and over with, because they're a little hard to do on camera, so I'd like to just, you know, zone out, build a tree. So let's just do that real quick. And just like that, we have a decent looking tree. I tried to go a little bit different with like a thicker looking trunk here, and like it goes like in and then comes out. I'm not really sure if I like how this came out, but I may tweak it in the future. But of course, we had to go for the azalea look as well. So we have, of course, using the azalea leaves. Now, there isn't an azalea wood, so, you know, we just had to use the oak wood, just like how they are on any other azalea tree that you see. However, when I'm coming in here, I realized that I don't really want to put stone around here. It's just not going to look as good. So what we're going to do instead is just expand this coarse dirt out a little bit, and then replace all the grass in the middle with some dirt. Now let's just really see how much coarse dirt I actually have. Is this dirt? Oh, that coarse dirt right here. I only have a stack in 18. Well, let's hope this is going to be enough. We'll grab some dirt as well. However, this is probably not going to be enough, so let's grab a few more stacks here. All right, so let's just go ahead, apply right here, and we'll just expand the coarse dirt a bit, just so it reaches pretty much the outside of this area right here. Also, so we can block off the grass from spreading to the normal dirt that's going to be in the center. All right, so now let's go ahead and take out all of the grass in the center, and we'll replace this with normal dirt. Now that I'm coming down here, we do have all of this grass beneath here, so let's come through, and I want to say take it out, but it's probably going to not help a bit, so let's just see how far we can push this down so the grass will not spread up above. All right, now back to adding some dirt. Now I'm looking right here, maybe a little bit too close, so we're just gonna chop back on the dirt a little bit and add in some more coarse dirt. And then there, now we have just a decent area here. So now let's go ahead and grab some of the spruce slabs and some spruce trap doors. Let's also grab some spruce fences. And then we can just simply come in here and just add a few benches that people can sit down at. And then let's also just add 1 or 2 of these lampposts. All right, now we just have to add the finishing touches of just all of the other blocks. And all right, this is done. And of course, I did have to throw on shaders. And although these trees are touching, I don't think we're going to need to necessarily get rid of this tree. We should be fine with leaving it here. And now we just have a simple area where you can just come, relax, and just enjoy the views of the water if you want. You can really just do whatever you want here and just relax. All right, I don't remember if we did this in the last episode, but let's go ahead and check the profits over at the shops. We'll start off with the boxed goods section. A lot of people don't actually come over here. I was very surprised because I thought maybe the sand and gravel will be very popular, but a lot of people don't actually buy it. All right, let's check out the random essentials spot. So no calcite, no quartz, no slime blocks. All right, we made some diamonds on pizza, no totems. All right, we got some rockets as well. We got a decent amount of copper. Any dripstone? No. Any bricks? No. All right, let's go ahead and check woolly goods. I don't think this is going to have any sales because it's only really here just in case anybody ever needs the wool. But yeah, we got nothing. So we get a nice 14 diamonds to go into our collection, which now brings us up to 15 blocks and 36, which we could combine this to make a nice 19 blocks of diamonds, which of course is like nothing compared to everybody else in the server. But to be honest, I don't really care because I'm not one to get a lot of diamonds. I don't have a reason to have a lot of diamonds because if you want to make tools, then you can buy it. Diamond tools easy from villagers. Same thing with armor. There's just not really a point in trying to get a whole bunch of diamonds. I really just don't see the point. However, what I wanted to do now was go ahead and create a sugarcane farm. However, you may remember a few episodes ago, I think it was about episode 2, we created this sugarcane farm out here in the jungle. We are going to be tearing this down, heading over to what I'm calling the industrial district, which is over by the raid farm, because that's kind of where I'm putting my farms right now. And we're going to make an even better sugarcane farm that's going to have a flying machine in it. That is only because what I would rather do with our rockets is just pretty much sell them by the box. So we can put them over here, sell them for maybe about 8 or 9 diamonds, probably about 9 or 10 actually. And then we can start selling them by the box instead of just a diamond per 3 stacks right here, and then you have to supply your own box. So first things first, we have to go ahead and rip this down. And you know what? Instead of just ripping it down, why don't we go ahead and grab our TNT and just blow it up? Because then we're going to have a nice looking explosion. The entire thing kind of exploded. I didn't mean for it to explode, and I wasn't recording either, but a creeper was right here when I just finished placing all the TNT. And then it decided, hey, why don't I explode right here next to a block of TNT? And then the entire thing went up. So I'm going to clean this up, and then we can get started on the new sugarcane farm. All right, I have now gotten some materials collected to build this up. This being the sugarcane farm, of course. So let's hop into a montage of just pretty much building this up. Alright, and here we have a nice large sugarcane farm, and it's looking pretty nice. It is, I believe, like 45 long, like through the entire thing from like this corner right here to the corner over there. And then of course we are using a flying machine to have it go across and come back to collect the most sugarcane as possible. And then right down here, of course, is the collection system where we have the minecarts right there that go across and then back, and then they will dispense into these chests. And I only ran this once, and it wasn't even full yet. And that is how much sugarcane that we got. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go AFK for a night, and we're going to see how much of these chests that we can fill. And I'm hoping it's not going to be all of them. What I might do right now is just add a bit more storage just in case. But for right now, I'm just going to go AFK, and I'll come back in the morning. Okay, so I went AFK for a bit of last night as well as a bit of today. And we went ahead, we filled up all, what is this, 6 double chests here, plus this right here. So I do have 4 shulker boxes right here. So let's just take these 4, fill them up, and we'll bring them back to the base and craft up some rockets. All right, got the 4 shulker boxes of sugarcane brought over here. So now let's just go ahead and craft, or really just grab 4 shulker boxes of gunpowder. And now we're just going to combine this and do as many rockets as we can. That way we can put them in the shop. So, well, without further ado, let's just jump into like a little first-person time lapse that I like to do of just crafting. Okay, like 4 of each box turned into a full 12 boxes full of Flight Duration 1 rockets. So now let's just pick these up. And I'm thinking I want to dye them a color, or should we not? I mean, rockets are red, so maybe we should just dye them red because I have a bunch of red. So let's see, we have 12 rockets, which means we're gonna need 6 rose bushes. What did I just do? Oh, they're right there. And there we go, 12 red shulker boxes. Now we can go ahead and stock them in the shop. And we'll put them right here. And of course we need to make them look a little special as well. Something like that should work. And then of course we do need to name this. So we'll grab this guy off the wall and we'll say, I don't know, let's say maybe 10 diamonds per box. So typically you would pay 9 full diamonds for the whole chest, but you're gonna pay 1 extra diamond and you'll get the box as well. I think that's pretty good. And my anvil just broke. There we go, we now have rockets inside of the box goods section, which does mean that we do have some extra rockets in here, and I think, let's see. And I'm pretty sure this is just gonna fit right in here. Yep, there we go, perfect. So now we have another free space right here. Which don't worry, we're gonna be filling up at least probably a few more of these in the next episode with some new stuff, which I'm super excited to do. It's gonna be a decent sized project, but like I said, that's gonna be in the next episode. So we got a decent amount of stuff done today, including building up a brand new sugarcane farm, building up a brand new area inside the jungle that we are going to be using for a new project that will be pretty much doing a really good amount of it in the next episode, as well as transferring our rockets into the box goods section. And of course, I almost completely forgot that we also got beaned and we had to go on a little bit of a scavenger hunt to find all of the beans around the base. But for now, that is going to have to go ahead and end off this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.